Hey guys, it's Play Action here to bring you a video about the most underrated team in the NFL. So let's jump right into it. In my opinion, the most underrated team in the NFL is the Cleveland Browns. Let's start at the quarterback position. The Cleveland Browns have Baker Mayfield. He's not a good quarterback, he's not a bad quarterback, he's a solid quarterback. He has a strong arm, can run if he feels like it, and has solid accuracy. He's a solid QB that can take you to the playoffs, but is not a Super Bowl QB. Now, running back position, we have that ginormous 1-2 punch the whole world knows about, and that is Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, two top 10 running backs in the league, in my opinion, on the same team. So that's a great combo right there. Now, the wide receivers, Odell Beckham Jr., disappointing in his first year with the Browns last year, but his second year has been spectacular, really, until he unfortunately tore his ACL. Prayers and hopes go to him that he gets a speedy recovery. But just overall, he was really good till he unfortunately tore his ACL. He can't control that. The team can't control that. No one can control that. And Jarvis had a breakout game against the Jaguars. He was really good against the Jaguars, and he was a Pro Bowler last year, so I have hopes for Jarvis. That's a really good 1-2 punch. And now, O-line, Jack Conklin, he's really good. Their rookie, Jedrick Wills Jr., he's been really good. Joel Bitonio, he's really good, but still, they do have some holes on the offensive line. But moving to the defense is where this team is really underrated. Sure, everyone knows about Myles Garrett now. He is a Defensive Player of the Year contender. But not many people know that Denzel Ward is a top 5 corner in the league. He is complete shutdown. He is just really good. Also, Greedy Williams. It's his second year in the NFL. He's still progressing, but he's still, I don't know, he might be a bust pick, so maybe corner is a bit of a hole for the Browns. Still, he has been pretty solid overall, but not great. Now, D-tackle, Larry Ogunjobi, Sheldon Richardson, very good. Of course, we know about Myles Garrett as well. So that D-line is a dominant force. At safety, we have Ronnie Harrison. And Ronnie Harrison is one of my favorite young players. I just think he has so much potential that is just unused by the Jaguars and now the Browns. I just think he's so good, and teams are underutilizing him. And now we have to talk about Cedric Redwine. Redwine is a very good safety, but he's young. He's a rookie. I don't know if he'll ever turn into anything. Now we have the linebackers. They really don't have many good linebackers. So, especially with the loss of Joe Schobert, linebacker is a very big hole for them. So, we really don't even need to talk about the linebackers. So, to summarize, it's a really good team, in my opinion. Baker's okay, he's solid. And then really good wide receiving corps, really good running backs group, decent O-line, still have a couple holes, but they can fix those on the defensive side of the ball. Really good D-line. Could use one more corner, could use some linebackers. Have some really good safeties, and are just overall really underrated. So one last thought before we move on and end the video for today is, are there any Hall of Famers on this team? Because I say they're underrated, and you usually think of underrated oh my goodness, they're the best in the NFL. They're not. They're not the best in the NFL. They're not spectacular. But they are just overall underrated, and they are 8-3 right now. So to answer your question, are there any Hall of Famers? Odell could challenge, Garrett could challenge, Ward could challenge, I'm not really sure. So that'll wrap up today's video. Subscribe and click the bell. That would really help me. I will be coming out with the most overrated team in the NFL very soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.